Now, streaming live, this is KSLA News Now.
Well, thanks for joining us. You're watching KSLA News Now. I'm Jeff Horchak. Here is a look at our top stories tonight. We're learning more about the body recovered from the 12 Mile Bayou in Shreveport this afternoon. Shreveport police and fire, as well as Caddo Parish sheriffs, were urgently on the scene to assess the area and canvass the remote area. Now, the remains were found by a fisherman. We're still working to learn more about the person who was found, but it appears to be a black male in his 40s. Foul play is not suspected at this time. The investigation remains open. And tonight we have new details into the major accident involving two trucks colliding head-on at the intersection of North Market Street and Pullman Road in Shreveport earlier today. According to Shreveport police, the driver of the Chevrolet Avalanche was pronounced dead on the scene. No name for the driver as of yet, and witnesses say they saw a Ram 1500 truck traveling northbound on North Market. It made an abrupt turn from the center into the path of the Avalanche heading southbound. Now, the other driver has non-life-threatening injuries. This crash still remains under investigation. And new tonight, SPD needs your help bringing this person safely home. This is Logan Thompson. He was last seen on October 7th in the 900 block of McNeil Street in Shreveport. He's described as a white male standing around 6 feet tall with blue eyes and sandy blonde hair. If you have any information, please call Caddo Crime Stoppers immediately. Well, tonight, Caddo deputies need your help finding a pickup truck and its driver wanted for a fatal hit and run. They killed a person who was walking along a Caddo Parish road just 2 weeks ago. Deputies tell us the incident happened along Highway 173, also known as Shreveport Blanchard Highway, near Smith Lane late at night back on September 26. Now, witnesses said they saw a dark-colored four-door truck with multiple lights, including yellow lights on the sides, driving fast along the roadway. Now, we're told the truck actually crossed the center line and hit the pedestrian, then continued heading south into Shreveport. If you know anything that could help deputies, call Caddo Crime Stoppers at the number you see on your screen.
And we're tracking a strong cold front on the way. That's going to arrive as we head towards the weekend. That could bring the potential of severe weather. I'll have the details next.
Now, KSLA First Alert Weather.
And as we head to the weekend, we are tracking our next storm system. So let's kind of start off with that part of our forecast because the next several days, really not a whole lot going on out there. But again, as we get into the weekend, that's when we're tracking this next front. And this front does bring us the potential for storms and also the risk of some severe weather. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. We're still several days away. This is like Saturday. So we're still, 5-6 days away. So basically just check back for updates. We can see some changes between now and then. But there is a favorable environment for some severe storms, and the Storm Prediction Center already has the northern half of the Arclitex underneath that risk of severe storms for Saturday. And the timing of this is still a little bit uncertain, but we'll look at one of our long-range forecast models, kind of show you what this is forecasting at this point. And it looks like most of your Saturday during the day ends up on the dry side, but as we get into Saturday night, that's when that round of storms starts to approach from the north and west. This could be kind of an overnight deal Saturday night into Sunday morning, and that quickly exits off to the the south and east. So hopefully this will be wrapping up by Sunday morning, and it shouldn't last all that long. That's the good news. But the rain chances will be going up. 40% chance of rain on Saturday, down to a 20% chance on Sunday. We might actually have to bump up that rain chance on Sunday, just depending on how things look as we get a little bit closer. So we'll keep an eye on that. But this starts the pattern that's going to be a lot more active for us. Looking at our rainfall potential over the next 6 to 10 days, calling for above average rainfall in the Arklatex here. So that is quite a change from the first half of October when we actually had below average rainfall prospects. But I think the second half of the month is going to get pretty active across the region. Quick check of our overnight temperatures for tonight. It's going to get a lot cooler across the area, upper 50s to low 60s. So that's kind of where we've been the last couple of nights, especially, over the weekend. We had some nice cool overnight lows, probably going to be the same out there for tonight. And then looking at tomorrow's forecasting, a lot of sunshine out there. A beautiful day, 83 by noon, 89 by the time we get to the afternoon. Calling for a high tomorrow right around 90, which is above average. Keep in mind that our averages should be in the low 80s this time of year. 90 Texarkana, 90 in Shreveport, upper 80s from Coshada, Natchitoches over towards Manny and Marshall, but that humidity is going to stay on the low side, so that is the good news. Let's check out that 7-day forecast here, and we can see temperatures around 90 degrees as we head towards Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday. And then looking ahead to the weekend, though, that's when we start to see those storm chances back in the forecast. And again, we'll watch for some severe weather potential as we head into our Saturday. Right now, though, still a little bit too soon to say what the threats will be, but we'll update you as we get closer.
All right, thanks so much, Matt. That wraps up our 9 p.m. Fastcast. You can join us right here for our next newscast coming up at 10 o'clock. As always, stay first alert to any breaking or developing news here in the Arklatex by simply downloading our KSLA News 12 app. We'll see you back here in about an hour.